to St. Charles Swimming Pool. My name is Mr. Layton. I'm the coordinator for the 5th grade water safety program for the Charles County Board of Education. We'd like to welcome you today. We understand this year has been a little different and we would have loved to have had you come to our swimming pools. Unfortunately, not going to happen this year. We want to talk a little bit about our program. Our program started about 40 years ago when we had two unfortunate accidents. We had two 5th graders, one summer and one another summer, a second summer, perish in our local creeks. Yes, they drowned. Some people got together with the American Red Cross and they put this water safety program together. Now what we know about this first young man who drowned is he stepped into a hole. He stepped in, wading in the water, he stepped into a hole and went in over his head. When he went in over his head, he panicked. I would like to think that if he was part of this program and they were taught water safety back in those days, that maybe he could have floated to get himself to safety. Maybe he could have put his head back and stroked his arms like a little bird and maybe pushed himself back. But that did not happen, and he drowned right in that hole. One of the things I want you to look at, and we're going to go over some posters today, and we have some staff members that will go for some different skills that we want you to learn. The one thing we say is look before you leap. So you always want to know what's in the water before you go in. Now backtracking a bit, when I talked about the hole which that young 5th grader perished in, this is what I mean. So if you look where the children are, if they would step into the water, it may be knee deep. If they took one more step, they would be in over their head. If they couldn't swim, they would be in that hole and couldn't get out. So I wanted to emphasize what a hole is. You never know what's under that water unless it's in a swimming pool where it's clear and you know what the bottom looks like. So the one we talked about, look before you leap, you must know what is under the water. If you cannot see under the water and you do not know how deep it is, you do not jump or dive in. The next thing I would like to talk to you about is how cold can kill. I know many of you have heard of the term hypothermia. Hypothermia is when your body loses heat more quickly than it can generate heat. When we talk about it in the water, one of the things we talk about is what would happen if you fall through the ice. Now there's only one place in Charles County that's safe enough to be on the ice, and that is the ice skating rink. Ice needs to be about 4 inches thick to be safe to walk on. If you would happen to fall through the ice, what we need you to do is remain calm, and you're going to pull yourself up on the ice by kicking your feet and pulling with your arms. Now, boys and girls, you're going to have to use your imagination. Mr. Margolis has just fallen through the ice. Yes, this is our ice. Half of his body is underwater. In order to get up onto the ice, he's going to kick his legs vigorously, and he's going to pull with his arms to get his body up onto the ice. Mr. Margolis is now on top of the ice. He keeps pulling with his arms and pull up, and he's gaining more access to the top of the ice. If Mr. Margolis would stand up, not good, Mr. Margolis.
I'm good.
He would go right back down because all his weight is right around his feet. So the proper way for Mr. Margolis to get to safety is to do an army crawl to shore. Or he could do a log roll until he gets to safety where he can then stand up. Please stand up, Mr. Margolis. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Colatrulio, and I am the aquatics teacher at North Point High School. Be cool, follow the rules. Be cool, follow the rules. No running, no eating, no gum chewing. Just listen to the lifeguard, listen to the lifeguard. I'm cool, I follow the rules. He's cool, he follows the rules. Be cool, follow the rules.
Hi, I'm Mr. Margolis from Mitchell Elementary. Today I will be going over reach or throw, don't go. And this one, I've been a PE teacher in the county for 24 years, and this one I just think really, really is important because if you care about other people, you have a tendency to want to help and go out there and go, and what can I do to help them? And you want to, they're in a panic situation or a life and death situation, and so we want to act quickly. We want to run out there and save them. That's the worst thing you could do. The worst thing you could do, because these people are super strong, they're panicking, they're going to push you down to get their head up. So I'm going to ask you to please reach or throw, don't go. Okay, reach or throw, don't go. This is our example. I have a jug here, and I'm going to use this to save Miss C. I'm going to throw the rope in the water. For this rescue, there are some critical elements. The first critical element is I'm going to throw underhand throw, beyond the victim. So I'm a big throw, underhand. Second critical element, ask them to grab the rope. I'm going to kneel down, grab the rope and pull hand over hand. When I get the person up, I grab their wrist so I can get a good grip here. I do not want to grab their hand where it slips off. Grab my wrist. Are you okay?
I'm okay, thank you.
Another example of reach or throw, don't go. I have a pole, a long stick, a branch, hockey stick. I put it down in the water. Very important, put it in the water first. Then reach it out to the person. Grab the bowl. I kneel down. Pull hand over hand. Hand over hand. Grab my wrist. Are you okay?
Hi, I'm Amy Robinson. I'm the aquatics director at North Point High School. Today I'm going to go over don't just pack it, wear your jacket. So, I'm going to show you how to make sure that you have the right life jacket, how to make sure you put it on correctly, and that you need to be wearing this whenever you're on a boat that's moving, so even a kayak or a paddleboard, anytime you're on the water, you need to not just pack the jacket, but wear it. Then I'll show you how to enter the water and how to swim with the life jacket on. First, you want to make sure that you have a life jacket that's a bright color. This is a really bright orange. You can have a bright yellow or a bright neon green. You just want to make sure you're not the same color as the water or your surroundings so that people can see you when you have the life jacket on. Next, you want to make sure you have the right size. And you want to make sure that your life jacket's good. So if you can read the writing and it's not faded, the life jacket hasn't expired. Next, to put the life jacket on, you're going to want to put it over your head. Make sure the belt is in front. You're going to put the belt around your body. And then you're going to take the clip and you're going to fasten it. Next, I want to make sure that the life jacket is nice and tight. If it's not tight and it's really loose, when I get in the water or jump in, it's going to come up here and it's going to be in my face and my throat the whole time. So I'm going to hold the belt and the buckle and I'm going to pull till it's nice and snug. You can always have mom or dad make sure that it's nice and tight. Here we have Miss C that's going to demonstrate how to enter the water and how to swim with the life jacket on. First, you want to hug the jacket close to you. Next, when you jump, you're going to tuck your legs up to protect your feet. When you come up, you're going to keep that tuck position and count to 5, just so that you relax and calm down. Then you're going to start swimming to safety. She's going to start swimming on her back. Notice she's keeping her arms in the water. She's doing elementary backstroke, chicken, airplane, soldier. You can also swim on your front. You can turn over, still keeping your arms in the water, doing circle arms or breaststroke arms. You're swimming to safety. So as soon as she gets to safety, now she can get out.
All right, hello boys and girls. So my name is Mr. Williams. I'm a student teacher here in the county, but also I'm a lifeguard and I've been a part of the 5th grade program for about 5 years. So I'm really excited to share what I have for you guys. So the most important thing I want you all to know from this point on with everything you've learned is to never panic, all right? Which is why I'm going to talk about think so you don't sink, all right? In the next slide, you're gonna see a video of someone with a life jacket on, and they're gonna panic a little bit, and that person might get hurt. So I want you to never ever panic. Here we go. So boys and girls, you might find yourself in an awkward situation where your boat might turn over or something like that, but as long as you remember to don't just pack it and wear your jacket, you can get out of this situation. But the one thing you never want to do is panic. Because even if you have a life jacket on, your head can still go underwater and you can be in serious trouble. Instead, you're gonna hug your life jacket, you're gonna lean back, and you're gonna count to 5 and make sure you are okay.
Hi, boys and girls. My name is Mr. Conti. I'm the aquatics director here at St. Charles High School. And one of the themes for today we want you to remember is swim with a buddy in a supervised area. We want you to swim in a place like here at St. Charles where there's a lifeguard on duty. But think about it. If you go to the beach, is there always a lifeguard? If there's not a lifeguard, you want to make sure there's an adult present. You should never swim alone. When you're swimming, you also want to have a buddy, and keep your eyes on your buddy while you swim. You never know when a dangerous situation can occur. In our poster here, you can see the difference between the right way and the wrong way. You can see that the one swimmer is swimming in a designated area with a lifeguard supervision in a roped off area. The other swimmer is outside of the designated area in a boating area, which could be very dangerous and even result in the loss of life.
Boys and girls, that concludes our presentation for today. We hope we taught you a little bit about being safe in, on, and around the water. Please visit one of your local pools, and I highly recommend that you go take some swim lessons from some water safety instructors at your local facilities. It will help immensely. Hopefully we'll see you as a lifeguard one day at one of our pools. Good luck and have a safe summer.